Horrors half a world away. A viral video sheds light on Ugandan rebel leader Joseph Kony and his inhumane actions. Now the group that made that video is facing criticisms itself. Monica Yantosh has the story.
Joseph Kony was committing crimes for 20 years and no one cared.
That's a clip from Kony 2012, a campaign by Invisible Children. The Elon chapter of Invisible Children is working to bring awareness to the situations in Africa. Katie Salerno is co-president of Elon's chapter.
I think I liked the video. I really liked the video. I think if you aren't aware of the issue beforehand, it's really easy to get confused.
Since the video was posted, critics are saying the movie doesn't give enough information.
I feel like this is too simple a way to look at it. This seems like a very complex issue, and it's just being glazed over. I
think that you really need to do your research before, because it's not meant to be informative. It's about promoting this idea that you need to make this person known. And if you don't know who this guy is, then you need to go back and look at your facts.
With attention now on Invisible Children, people are more aware of where the nonprofit spends their money. Here's their expense breakdown according to the 2011 annual report. Almost 50% of donations go to raising awareness, 37% to Central Africa programs, the rest pays for general expenses.
People don't realize their money is going, that's going to this awareness is indirectly going to, their programs on the ground, because you can't have these programs without having people aware of it.
And if Salerno is worried about awareness, more than 70 million people have seen the video on YouTube since it was posted on March 5th. Monica Yantosh, Phoenix 14 News.
The filmmakers are planning on releasing another video today to deal with that wave of criticism. Once they post the video, we will have it on our website.
Paraclean scholars work to help various parts of the world in a positive way. Typically, each class chooses an international location that has need, but this year the focus is closer to home. The group says it will work in groups in the Appalachian region of the United States. In the past, the group has sent teams to Sri Lanka, India, and Mexico. According to Professor Ken Hassel, the team will have just as much influence as they would abroad.
I think there are a lot of parallels between what's happening in Appalachia, Central Appalachia, I have to be specific about that, and say developing nations that are having difficulties, and for some of the same reasons. So we have environmental issues, we have health issues, we have educational issues, all the issues that we know about in other parts of the world, but they're happening 300 miles down the road.
Isabella Cannon International Center hosted a winter term study abroad fair last week. The room was filled with displays about information about all the winter term study abroad programs offered at Elon. The fair featured the professors who teach the classes and travel with the students. Applications for all winter term programs are due on March 15th. Elon is adding 3 new winter term programs. They're going to Australia, New Zealand, India, and France. The class Down Under focuses on film. The program in India looks at the connection between religion and social order. And finally, the French program will visit several religious and artistic locations.
A new professor is bringing a different rhythm to Elon. Rhonda Atala has the story.
He's far away from home, but what he teaches is close to his heart.
I didn't choose dance. Dance chose me.
Jason Aye is the newest addition to the dance department. A native from Ghana, his second language is dance.
There was no electricity, so there was less entertainment media that could entertain us. So that was the only form. Music and dance was our only form of entertainment.
Aye has his own dance company in Ghana.
I choreograph, I perform with them.
And he says dance has changed his life.
Dance has really helped me see life through different scopes. I just love to move. It's hard to explain in words, but I can do that in movement.
And to him, dance is more than just a performance.
For me, it's not just steps, but it's communication. I am telling you a story.
His favorite place to perform is back home.
I love performing in Ghana. That's one thing. It makes me feel at home. It makes me feel I'm connected to my people, which I am. It makes me feel there's something deep within me that I have to share with them.
Rhonda Atala, Phoenix 14 News.
Coming up, running for a good cause without losing your breakfast.
The only things in your way of spring break are those pesky midterms. We have tips on how to guarantee the perfect score.
Welcome.
1,200 calories, 6 donuts, 2 miles, and one Phoenix 14 reporter trying to do it all in 1 hour. That reporter was Joe Bruno, and he has the story.
The intramural fields were populated with sprinters running on empty stomachs. The competitors weren't there for an ordinary race. They had to run 2 miles, that is after eating 6 donuts. The Krispy Kreme Challenge was organized by Sigma Phi Epsilon fraternity, and all proceeds went to their philanthropy, Victory Junction.
3 guys got lost in the woods over there. I don't know if you can see that or not. A few people vomited, but all in all, everyone's walking away alive, so it's all good.
Dozens of individuals came out for the Krispy Kreme Challenge, including myself, and now it's my turn to run.
First, I had to munch on 3 donuts with only water to assist me. After eating them as quickly as I could, I then had to start running, which proved to be a challenge. Competitors were chowing down as I ran through lap 1 on the intramural fields.
I'm dying.
I was only halfway done, but it wasn't looking so great.
I'm out of breath, and I'm out of shape, but I have to do 1 more mile.
And off I went. To say the second lap was a struggle is an understatement.
Almost done.
But I made it. A victory for me and a victory for Victory Junction.
Harder than it looks. Reporting from the intramural fields, I'm Joe Bruno, Phoenix14 News.
Sigma Phi Epsilon raised more than $6,000. For more information on Victory Junction, check out our website. And if you missed out on the Krispy Kreme Challenge, don't worry. College Coffee has a new way to tell you where to get your donut fix. Twitter. @CollegeCoffeeEU was created to tell students where the weekly event will be held each Tuesday. The new account has 85 followers and 17 tweets. And the only things standing in your way of a relaxing spring break are the dreaded midterms. Thanks to 17 Magazine, we have some tips on how to get that A. First, study alone. It's appealing to study with your friends, but be honest with yourself. If you're not going to get much done. If you can't find another location without your friends, plug in your headphones and sit on the opposite side of the room. Give yourself goals. For example, once you've read 20 pages, you can go and get that cookout milkshake you've been craving. On the day of the test, make sure you eat a good breakfast and remember to stay calm and read all the instructions.
NCAA tournament begins this week, and while Elon is not in the big dance, we have a close connection to one of the teams playing. The coach of number 2 seeded Missouri is an Elon graduate. Class of '88 alum Frank Haith will lead the Tigers. This is Haith's first year at Mizzou. Missouri takes Norfolk State on March 16th.
Of course, plenty of folks are filling out their NCAA brackets, but we're doing our best, you know.
We just filled ours out before the show. Should be interesting to see who's gonna win. I've got Duke winning it all. Addie, what about you?
Well, since Frank Haith is an alum of Elon, I think I'm gonna have Missouri going all the way, you know. Don't know much about basketball. This is my first bracket, but I have faith in Missouri, so, you know.
Yeah, and we'll see what happens, but you can check out our brackets and let us know who you think is going to win on our Facebook page.
Well, that's all we have for you this week. Thanks for watching. Tweet us your pictures from your spring break at Phoenix14News or post them on Facebook at facebook.com/Phoenix14News.
And be sure to visit our website, Phoenix14News.wordpress.com. I'm Nicole Chadwick.
And I'm Addie Haney. Good luck with midterms and have a great spring break, Elon.